Alrighty, as you can see, joining us now is the goal scorer, the game-winning goal scorer out of Hanson, Massachusetts. The Tower of Power, Samantha Mewis. First question goes to Danielle Lerner. Go ahead, Danielle.
Hi, if you're muted, so I assume I can go ahead and ask my question if you unmuted me. Sam, can you take us through the goal from your perspective? Because you had missed, your first couple before that, but did you expect to be so wide open in the perfect spot?
I don't know what I expected, but the coaches had kind of called us to start crowding in there. So it was definitely a good call by them, and obviously a great ball from Kristen. And then I kind of just came to me and I tried to head it in and it went in, which was great. I was actually just thinking, I feel like all of my goals I've scored have been assisted by Kristen. I feel like she always gives me such great services. So I'm grateful for that and grateful that we were able to win after creating a lot of chances in the game.
Thanks, Danielle. Let's go to Meg Linehan. Go ahead, Meg.
Hey, Sam, just in terms of the teams finishing over this past year, obviously Portugal is kind of a good test of what you might see at the Olympics. Vlaco said that was kind of the theme of the post-game talk. What can you take away from in terms of trying to break them down and convert some of those chances?
Yeah, I mean, I think that we'll be the first to say we created a lot of goal-scoring opportunities and didn't put enough away, and I think Vlaco will probably remind us of that. So I definitely think we have higher expectations. I personally didn't really get enough of my shots on target. I think all of us know that we can be a little bit more clinical in and around the box, and just with our decisions in the final third and executing those shots or chances on goal. So luckily we have a little bit of time and some more games to try and do better.
Thanks, Sam.
Thanks, Meg. I don't think you guys heard my Tower of Power intro because I was muted, so I'm a little disappointed by that.
No.
But there's only one Tower of Power. All right, I want to make that clear. Jonathan Tannewald, go ahead.
Thanks, Aaron, and thanks, Sam. It follows on Meg's question a little bit, that when opponents sort of set themselves out, in the manner that Portugal did, it presents a lot of sort of problem-solving opportunities and things like that. We've been through this over and over again, and I wonder if in this particular instance, was there anything they did that was unexpected, or just similar problem-solving sorts of things as it seemed before?
Yeah, I'll have to watch the game back. I feel like I'm just coming down from playing and obviously need to do some more analysis before I can really break it down. But I definitely think that they were a good team, and I noticed towards the end that they were kind of solving our pressure at times too. So I think it was a great opportunity for us to learn a little bit about ourselves. And I feel like I noticed that our problem solving at times was really good, and maybe being a little bit creative and getting to be on the dribble a little bit was a positive for us. So I definitely will need to go back and look at it, but I think we can take away some positives from the game against a great opponent and try to learn from some of the things that weren't as good.
A quick follow-up. The front three at the end, it wasn't for all that long, but front three at the end was Smith, Lloyd, Williams, which is not necessarily the same style of front three as, for example, a Heath or Pino Morgan or something like that, where those players are not, I don't mean this derisively or anything, but they're not the same style of players, certainly, as Tobin and Megan, for example. And I wonder if when the front three is like that, it changes how you play.
I feel like we have the same principles of play as a team. I definitely think that knowing that Lynn's on the field, maybe I'll give her a pass in behind, and when I'd maybe give Pino a pass to feet. But that's definitely not true all of the time. I'm excited to play with all of our forwards. I think it's such a great opportunity to be on the field with such great goal scorers, people who can solve problems, people with unique and different skill sets, and I feel like everybody just adds their own kind of unique perspective on the game and to our team, and they're all such great assets.
Thanks.
Thanks, JT. Let's go to Seth Bertelny. Go ahead, Seth.
Hey, Sam. You usually have one of the best vantage points on the field to see everything that Julie does for your team in that number 6 role. Tonight, it was Lindsay filling in. So what did you see from her in that holding spot?
Yeah. Again, I feel like I'm going to have to go watch the film back, but I had a great time playing with Lindsay and Rose and everybody. I think that, like I said before, I think there's a lot of positives to take away and definitely some things that we can improve on. Lindsay, Julie, of course, like always is going to be such big shoes to fill, but I'm proud of Lindsay and think she did an awesome job in there. And I hope that midfield unit, whoever is playing, can just help the team connect passes, can win tackles, can kind of disrupt play in there. And I feel like both Julie and Lindsay are both really good at that.
Thanks.
Excellent. Thanks, Sammy. Looks like the last one goes to Alonso Contreras. Go ahead, Alonso.
Thank you, Aaron. How are you, Sam? Congratulations on the goal and also for help to Kristen to reach the 100 combined goals and assists. And I would like to ask you, what went through your head at the moment you scored? Because it seemed to me that you froze for a second after you saw the ball inside the net.
Before you answer, Press now has 60 goals and 40 assists, so she's the 14th player to have 100 goals and 100 assists.
Oh, that's amazing. Does she know?
She does know.
Oh.
But she didn't know until I told her.
I'm so glad I could just help her do that. That's so cool. Yeah, I mean, I feel like I'm always just kind of like, okay, did it really go in? Is it going to get called back? So you kind of like have to confirm with somebody and like make sure they're excited too. So I guess that's kind of what I did. And then I just ran to Kristen, and luckily it counted and we held on and were able to win the game.
All right, sorry, we have one more. Goes to Steph Young. Go ahead, Steph.
Thanks for letting me slide in there at the last minute, Hive. Sam, it seems like you were really adding numbers up sometimes on that forward line. What's the discussion like between, the attacking unit and you guys on Watco on the freedom that you have to press in these situations?
Like to press high, you mean?
Yeah, to press high, looking for that goal.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like it's like a collaborative process. I feel like we can definitely get information from the sideline. We have like a lot of details to our game plan going into it, and we like are all on the same page with what we want to do. So I feel like hearing what the coaching staff is looking for and just kind of like implementing that throughout the game as it goes on. We're also just really well prepared. I feel like this is a team where we're given so much information beforehand and we train everything. And so any situation that's thrown at us, I feel like we are all on the same page and really just like prepared with what we're doing. So yeah, pushing for a goal. I feel like I was getting a little bit higher and that was good, I think.
Awesome.
Okay, thank you.
Thanks, Samantha.
Sorry.
Really appreciate it. Congrats
Okay,
on the goal.
thanks.